بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. كورس اللغة الإنجليزية لطلاب الشهادة السودانية. This course consists of 4 parts. Part number 1, language. Part number 2, summary. Part number 3, composition. And part number 4, literature. We will introduce these parts one after another. In language we have 3 sections: tenses, prefixes, and suffixes. Tenses. Number 1, present continuous. First of all, we have to know the form of the present continuous. We form present continuous with be plus ing form, where to be in present, am, is, are. We have 3 types of sentence: affirmative, negative, and questions. First, pronoun I, we use am plus ing form. I am working, present continuous. Negative, I am not working. Question, am I working? Pronoun you, second singular, you are working, affirmative sentence. You are not working, negative sentence. Are you working, interrogative or question. The third person singular, 3 pronouns, he, she, it is working, affirmative sentence. He, she, it is not working, negative sentence. Is he or is she, is it working, question. The last pronouns, we, they are working, affirmative sentence. We are not, they are not working, negative sentence. Questions, are we working or are they working? This is a formation table. It shows how to form a sentence in present continuous. Where to be in present, am, is, are plus ing form. Here is the use of present continuous. Number 1, we use the present continuous to talk about something which is in progress at the moment of speaking, something which is happening now. Example, where are the children? They are playing in the garden. It means they are playing in the garden at the moment of speaking. Number 2, we also use the present continuous to talk about something which is in progress around the present, but not necessarily at the moment of speaking. For example, I am reading a novel these days. It is not necessary to happen at the moment of speaking, around the present or at the present time. Number 3, we use the present continuous to talk about something which is in progress to a limited period around the present, also at present. For example, Ali is on holiday this week. He is staying with his uncle in Adbara. He is staying for a limited time. Is staying, present continuous. Number 4, we use the present continuous to talk about situations which are changing or developing around the present. Example, computers are becoming more and more important in our lives. There is a development in this sentence. Another examples, income generating activities are becoming more popular, present continuous. Here are adverbs and indicators of present continuous. Now, it is an adverb of time. At this time, at the moment, at present, today, these days, look, these are indicators, look, listen, be careful, be quiet, stop. Number 2, present simple. We form present simple with pronoun plus infinitive, with or without s. This is the formation table. Affirmative sentence, I work, you work. Negative, I do not work, you do not work. Questions, do I work, do you work? With the 3 pronouns, he, she, it works, we add s to the infinitive. Affirmative sentence. He, she, it does not work. Negative sentence. Questions. Does he work? Does she work? Does it work? We, they work. Affirmative sentence. We, they do not work. Negative sentence. Do we work? Do they work? Interrogative or questions. From the formation table, we can see that we use the verb without s with 4 pronouns. I, we, you, they. We add s to the 3rd person singular. He, she, it. Infinitive plus s. There are some exceptions. For verbs ending in o, ch, sh, double s, x, we add es with the 3rd person singular. He, she, it. Watch, watches. The verb ends in ch, so instead of s, we add es. Another example, go. She goes to school. Go end with the letter o, so we have to add es. For verbs ending in y, if the letter y is preceded by a vowel, yani a vowel comes before the letter y, we add s. For example, play. He plays. Word play end in y. There is a vowel a before the letter y, so we add s. Number 2, for verbs ending in y, if the letter y is preceded by a consonant, other letter except the vowels, we change y into I and add es. For example, fly. It becomes flies. A bird flies. The verb end in y, preceded by l. There is no vowel. So if there is no vowel, we change I into I and we add es. The use of present simple. We use the present simple to talk about repeated actions or habits. Something happens usually, always, sometimes, and so on. Example, I have a shower every morning. Every morning is a verb of frequency. It is used in present simple. There are some exceptions. For verbs ending in o, ch. Example, the river Nile flows through Sudan. You can notice flow, there is s because the river Nile, pronoun, it flows through Sudan. Now, adverbs of frequency. These adverbs are used in present simple. They are called adverbs of frequency. Always. The use of present simple. Usually, sometimes, generally, normally, regularly, every day, every week, every month. These, once a week, once a day, once a month. we form present simple with pronoun plus infinitive, with or without s. This is the formation table. Affirmative sentence, I work, you work. Negative, I do not work, you do not work. Questions, do I work, do you work? Number 3. They usually not spend their holidays there. Usually is adverb of frequency used in present simple. The sentence is a negative sentence, so we need do or does. With the pronouns I, we, you, they, we use do. With the three pronouns he, she, it, we use does. Now we have they. So the answer, they usually do not spend their holidays there. They usually do not spend their holidays there. Present simple negative sentence. Number 4. He generally wear a black suit, but today he wear a light one. Here we have two parts. The first part is present simple because we have generally. Generally is adverb of frequency used in present simple. So the verb could be with or without s. We have the pronoun he, so we have to put s to the verb wear. He generally wears. Today, adverb of time used in present continuous. Is, are plus ing. He is wearing a light one. The answer, he generally wears a black suit, but today he is wearing a light one. Present simple, wears. Present continuous is wearing. Number 5. You visit your relatives regularly? Interrogative question. Regularly, adverbs of frequency used in present simple. So we need do or does. We have between two brackets you, pronoun you, so we have to use do. The answer, do you visit your relatives regularly? Do you visit your relatives regularly? Present simple, interrogative or question. Number 6. Ahmed not be at home now. Be is not used in present continuous, although we have now. We have to use present simple. Verb to be in present am, is, are. Ahmed is. I am, he, she, it is, they, we, you are. We have the noun Ahmed. So the answer is Ahmed is not at home now. Ahmed is not at home now. Present simple with verb to be. Verb to be, we put it into negative. We do not need to use do or does. Ahmed is not at home now. For example, they are not at home now. I am not at home now. The answer is Ahmed is not at home now. Number 7. Sudan produce oil. This is a fact. We always use present simple to express facts. Sudan, the pronoun for it is it. He, she, it. We add s at the end of the verb. So the answer, Sudan produces oil. Sudan produces oil. Number 7. Number 8, be careful, the wall fall. Be careful indicator for present continuous. So the answer am is R plus ing. The wall is falling. The wall is falling. Present continuous because we have the indicator be careful. Number 9, Ahmed listen to the news now. Now adverb of time used in present continuous. Ahmed is listening to the news now. The answer is Ahmed is listening to the news now. Affirmative sentence, not negative sentence. Ahmed is listening to the news now. They work. Affirmative sentence. They do not work. Negative sentence. Do we work? Do they work? Interrogative or questions. From the formation table we can see that we use the verb without s with 4 pronouns. I, we, you, they. We add s to the third person singular. He, she, it. Infinitive plus s. These be beautiful pictures. These present plural. This is. These are. These are beautiful pictures. Number 14. She waits for the bus at this bus station for half an hour every day. Every day adverbs of frequency used in present simple. So the answer, she waits. We add s at the end of the verb. Look, now it rain. Now present continuous is raining again. It always rains. Always present simple. When joins present simple, rain was clean, also present simple. So present continuous is raining, present simple rains, clean, also present simple. Look, now it is raining again. It always rains when I clean my shoes. When joins the two sentences in present simple, rains and clean. It usually rains in autumn. Usually, present simple, rains. Listen. The sun and the moon give us light. Fact. If we say the sun gives, the moon gives, but the sun and the moon give us light. 12. All be well that ends well. All here is singular. All is well that ends well. But all, if it is followed by plural noun, also the verb should be plural. For example, all the boys are ready. All can be followed by uncountable noun and a singular verb. All the information is true. But if all stands on its own, stand alone, it becomes singular. It is not followed by plural noun or uncountable noun, so it is singular. All is well that ends well.